Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this Hearthstone deck guide, I'm going to take a look at Big Priest. Yeah, you can even play Big Priest nowadays, a bit of this kind of control deck. Not very great deck, I have to admit. I had exactly 50% win rate with this deck. Statistics overall promise that it's around 50%. It goes a little bit above, then falls down below again, so not a great deck, but it's something that you can play for fun if this type of deck that you enjoy. Because you have some big minions in the deck, you have Wonder Stormpike, Valkyrie if this costs less than every minion in a deck, reduce their cost by 3, so that sometimes you can play those big minions out early. And then you have Serala the Devout, Valkyrie trigger the death rattle of every friendly minion that died this game, so then you can just get, for example, if you summon a bunch of Moak Forge Fiends, then you can get a ton of armor. There are some fun things that you can do with this deck. One of the fun things that you can do with this deck is that sometimes you can actually outvalue Kazakusan with this deck. Priest has some unique tools that enable it to do so, like Shard of the Naru, silence all enemy minions, and Soul Mirror, summon copies of enemies, attack them. So if the Kazakusan deck doesn't get too much direct damage, something like Embers is pretty bad for you, then you are actually sometimes able to fight off that board, and I have some hilarious footage of that sort of battle. And Priest having these good cards, then Priest also has stuff like Palm Reading and Renew, so they can discover more of these and make them cheaper. So Priest is uniquely positioned to try to challenge Kazakusan as a control deck, even though that matchup remains unfavorable. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're always looking for Wonder Stormpike. You would like to make your big minions cheaper. Amulet of Undying is surprisingly also a pretty good card to keep in the mulligan, because it's tradable, so you can trade it away on turn 1, you don't do anything on turn 1 anyway, and it becomes better as you trade it away. Amulet of Undying has 3 mana spell, resurrecting 1 friendly death rattle minion isn't that great, but already when it comes back and it resurrects 2, it's already that much better. Then if you're up against some kind of aggressive decks, Condemn, Devouring Plague, you have some tools to stem that early tide of aggression, and if you can survive the early aggression, then you will start to jam big minions on the board, and then you're just on your way to winning. Aggro decks are actually pretty fine matchups for this Priest deck. Kazakusan unfavored, but you have some chances, and then if you meet any OTK decks, well, then you just, I guess, die or something. But anyway, if you enjoy playing this sort of Priest deck, then it is just barely playable at the moment. And this is what it looks like in action. We need to be ready for an aggro druid. That is completely possible. Well, it's not going to be an aggro druid. I guess it could still be like Beast. But it's more likely to be just Kazakusan. Always Kazakusan. Here comes the ramp. And I'm chilling. Waiting for my inevitable demise. Here comes the Garth. Yeah. So that's quadruple ramp. This is turn 4. I mean, you're going to ramp. This is their turn 4. 9 cards in my hand. Yeah. Their turn 5. They have 9 mana. Make it 10.
This must be the way. This must be the way.
They will have 3 copies of Moonlit Guidance from that. There's nothing a human being cannot learn if they put some effort into it, and especially if they find it interesting. That's like the main thing about learning. There's probably some limitations. Like I wouldn't make a good basketball player. I'm not nearly tall enough.
Rest easy, child.
But I could still learn quite a bit if I really wanted to try.
This must be the way.
So, oh, Ooh. So that was their turn 6, and they now have 15 mana. I'm feeling the tiniest of tiny bits under the weather here. Turn 7, 16 mana. They probably picked up the treasure that silences and kills all of my minions, right? There would be no reason not to do that. Fungal Fortunes, draw some cards. Okay, they have a couple of crusties. There's the silence and destroy all minions. They have another one of those too.
I'm undead, not dead.
So I know they have a crusty, and I know they have Wand of Disintegration. Then three more treasures. Boombots, okay. So they have 2 sets of boombots with canopic jars. I can handle one, but I can't handle the other. Most likely. I would have to find the second shard. If I can find the second shard, I might live through this, actually. It's still possible. It's just unlikely. I can also try to discover a shard. Now I've seen 4 of the 5 treasures. Only one remains a mystery. Okay, here comes the second set of boombots. And the second set of canopic jars. I need another shard. I have 2 discovers to get that shard of the Naru. Let's get to work. That's not it. But that might draw me a card. Not now, but in a while. I actually failed to discover the shard. That was tough. We'll see, now it's going to get tough. One treasure that I don't know. One treasure. If it's not a damaged treasure, then we might actually survive this. But if it's embers... Well, if it's embers, I'm just dead immediately. Some chance to survive with hysterias and stuff. Finding the shard would be my main priority, though. I know they have the disintegration wand. I haven't had any spirit guides, no. Solmir hysteria stuff probably will not do. I think I have to wait in case I manage to find the shard. I think I must wait for the chance to pick up that shard. There it is. And then we do the Devouring Plagues, right? To heal up. There's one more treasure that I don't know about. One card left in the deck, so they probably have Crusty in hand. I'll try to eat the Crusty now. I eat the Crusty. Then they have a Wand of Disintegration. And they have something. But what? Oh, double resizing pouch there. That's scary. They get 2 10 drops. They still have the wand, and there's one treasure that I don't know about. Okay, so that was the one treasure. Now I know all the treasures. Tower reached level 12. Awesome. Thank you so much for the support. So there's one more 10 drop there. Do I have to soul mirror these? Cirella doesn't kill them. Only one undying disciple has died. It's 3 damage. I'm gonna check what I can find from Renew. That's not my main goal right now. We'll do a soul mirror here. Which allows me to kill everything. Okay. They have the wand. They have wand. They have one more scales. And apparently they have an 11/11 Scrapyard Colossus. Okay. I cannot quite kill the first half of that. So we need to be patient. How patient? Morg Forge Fiend patient. Then this goes to my face and I can't draw with the Gift of the Naru. That's still fine. If they end up using the scales... No, they don't use the scales, they use the wand. They use the wand instead of the scales now. But that's fine, because now I can draw. I can get a Light Shower Elemental there. Wands have been used. Staff means that Light Shower still heals me. This also opens a path for me to use the Insight. And this will give me more spells.
Light cannot exist without dark.
Here comes the staff. I'm totally fine with that staff. That's only 11 damage after all. The question is, do I want to soul mirror? So if I soul mirror now, they will have a 7/7, I will have a 7/7. I will have one, yeah, soul mirror is fine.
What is Elun's will?
I'm just going to soul mirror here. I will have a snake with rush. My snake with rush kills that one. And then I can holy smite their snake. So I can heal up. And voila! We actually managed to defeat the Kazakusan druid. The treasures were not good enough. Alright, let's trade.
Job's done.
It's just no. Bonus soul mirrors, nice. So they are not actually an aggro priest. How is that even possible? Oh, that inside draw right here. It's a bit tough. Probably don't play it now. I can go back to 7 cards with the spirit guide. That's acceptable. Okay. 2 copies of Tribe in the Shadows. They're not playing the questline, so they are a big priest. Eight cards in hand. We'll go down to 7 cards in hand when I play this. So this is completely acceptable. Is there any free-to-play decks in Standard other than Face Hunter or Aggro Shaman? You can find all the possible budget decks on my YouTube channel. Just look for the playlist budget decks. Oh, it was a Kazakusan priest. Aha. Well then. Whole bunch of treasures. I think I need to kill this, just in case they have some buffs or something. And that will make me go to 10 cards in hand. I can use the 0-cost Holy Smite, and then I can also play a minion. Do it like this. But we'll see. 5 treasures once again. Did they find embers? Well, they have some random dragons too. Could even have more copies of Kazakusan.
Yes, master.
Clockwork Assistant. That's not even so great. I could kill it with the Plague and the Holy Smite. I think I will. I'll keep the minion on the board. Alternatively, I kill it with the Holy Smite and the Light Shower Elemental, and I play Mida. I think that's fine too. Kill it like this and play Mida out there. They still have a bunch of priest cards. 5 priest cards, 6 priest cards. 2 dragons, and then the treasures. Well, they could of course have soul mirrors and stuff. Crusty, okay. Crusty and Clockwork Assistant, not really top tier treasures there. But we'll see.
I'm undead.
Another disciple here. They might get another Crusty. Or they might have a priest card to kill it. Oh, they get more. They get more spells. That's annoying. Very few happy Hearthstone streamers at the moment. Yeah. Oh. They will have 2 Wax Ragers. Ah, that's going to be annoying. They will spend the coin, of course, so they don't overdraw. 2 Wax Ragers, a little annoying. A lot of healing. Need to use 1 Soul Mirror, maybe? There's so much random stuff in their hand right now. It's really difficult to evaluate what capabilities they have. Hysteria on the Crusty doesn't necessarily kill. Other than Crusty. Soul Mirror gives me a Wax Rager. I can do Soul Mirror into Condemn. So I kill off that Crusty there. And I will have a Wax Rager too. Now they of course have a lot of random stuff. 5 random spells, right? No, 4 random spells. Right, random spell number 1. Random spell number 2 was a silence spell. Not bad. And I'm hesitant to use my silence. I can kill these. There's still going to be 2 Wax Ragers on the board though. They have a Crusty. 2 friendly death rattle minions. What have I had? I've had a spirit guide. Maybe I need to do this one. For the 2 minions. Kill these. They still have a dragon. I might get spirit guide, which can get me more spells. I can also get another Wax Rager. Okay. I don't know how many silence effects they have. There's still 3 priest cards. 1 random card. Bunch of treasures. I know they have Clockwork Assistant, Krusty, Wax Rager. 2 treasures that I don't know of. Another Shard of the Naru. Well, that's going to make silencing very easy. Would I Soul Mirror and then silence? They need some mass silences after that. I would Soul Mirror and silence indeed. And silence and plague. Okay. 1 treasure that I don't know of. 1. They have a Holy Book, they have a Wax Rager, they have a Krusty, they have a Clockwork Assistant. 1 copy of each of those.
Yes, Master.
Oh. That was tough. I'm glad I have the silence. I will have to use the silence here. I'll trade this amulet. We'll have to silence those. Probably get Vandar out there. And try to hit face with all of these. Okay.
Almost out of cards.
They still have 3 priest cards. And a random dragon. And then the Holy Book, Reflections, Wax Rager. I can't silence the Wax Rager Reflections anymore. But if they can't silence my Wax Ragers either, then that might not be strong enough for them anyway. Why would you attack into a Wax Rager? It doesn't do anything for you. It's just going to come back.
It is finished. You win.
Okay. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.